Hey there everybody. So for anyone who doesn't know, not only do I use YouTube to upload my content, but to watch the content of other creators as well. This, of course, includes the stuff from other up-and-coming YouTubers, since I think it is a great idea for all of us breaking into YouTube to support one another. Now, I have a friend on here that goes by the name The Movie Void, and about a week ago, he tagged me in his video, So Bad It's Good, about movies that are so terrible you find pleasure watching them. Since it is a fun idea, and I am very honored to have been tagged, here is my video discussing all the questions he has challenged me to answer. What is so great about movies that are so bad that they are good is the fact that they are unintentional. Unlike a scary movie which scares you by being deliberate with its atmosphere and imagery, or a drama which makes you cry through well-crafted storytelling or line delivery, no one plans for a movie like this. Instead, the greatness just happens. It's the equivalent of one of those you had to be there moments where everything just lines up in a perfect way to create something memorable. The Room should be self-explanatory if you have spent some time on my channel, seen as how I've talked about The Room, Greg Sestero's memoir about the making of the film, and then The Disaster Artist, which is a movie based on the memoir. To summarize though, I love The Room because it's basically this movie that is supposed to be super serious, but the guy in charge didn't know what he was doing, so it ends up being this train wreck. However, with all of its bad acting, terrible dialogue, and weird interpretations of normal human behavior, it reaches this new level of hilarity that you didn't expect and therefore becomes kind of charming in its own way. As for another favorite of mine, I would have to give that to The Wicker Man, starring Nicolas Cage. A seemingly endless supply of memes, I love that this movie once again, meant to be one thing, ended up as another. Originally meant to be a remake of the 1973 horror film starring the great Christopher Lee, this movie about a policeman investigating the disappearance of a girl on a strange island has developed a cult following as an entertaining, unintentional comedy. This makes sense thanks to Cage's over-the-top performance and weird directing choices. I mean, who decided that Nick Cage should kick the crap out of random women, or rob a lady of her bike at gunpoint, or ask this so nonchalant in the middle of an investigation?
What's in the bag? A shark or something?
Whoever did make those choices though, I salute you, and please somebody give them a raise. I mean, a good comedy is a good comedy, but I think I'm gonna have to go with movies that are so bad they are good. Not only are they funnier in a more pure sense since they hit you unexpectedly, but I feel like they're more fun and memorable as well. While you can repeat the lines from a comedy and laugh, with a movie that is so bad it is good, you can do that and also riff on the movie as well. When it comes to undiscovered or underrated, the first thing that pops into my head is Monos, The Hands of Fate. While I am sure that I'm not the only one that discovered this through Mystery Science Theater 3000, I think more people need to know about this unintentional goldmine. I mean, come on. The villain of the movie has a porn stash and a silly cloak with hands on it. And the harem of wives gets into a cat fight set to jazz. And oh yeah, someone is massaged to death. You didn't hear that wrong. Someone is literally groped to death.
Kill! Kill! Kill!
Yes, dear, I'm doing it, dear.
They're rolfing him to death. Oh, wow.
Come on, die.
Another movie I would suggest you all see is Who Killed Captain Alex? Billed as Uganda's first action movie, this one is great because despite being super low budget, the people making this movie tried their damn hardest to make a great action movie. Sure, it isn't polished, but despite homemade guns, cheap effects, and a narrator yelling random gibberish and broken English, this movie is a lot of fun to watch. I mean, they worked with what they had and they delivered, so props to them. Alright, so for these next ones, I'm gonna try to have the footage on screen and dub it over myself, so here we go. I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? I don't know. Oh, no, not the bees. Not the bees. Ah. Oh, they're in my eyes. My eyes. Anyway, so there you have it, guys. That's my interpretation of the So Bad It's Good tag. Once again, thank you to the Movie Void for tagging me. This was a lot of fun. I don't really know anyone that I could tag specifically. All I would say is that if you want to jump onto the tag, go ahead. And if not, then in the comments, just tell me what are some of your favorite So Bad It's Good movies and why, you know? Until next time, have a good one, guys.
How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned?